Obituaries are sponsored by Colonial Funeral Home and Stokes Chapel, Fair, Ray, and Perry Spencer Funeral Homes, Boone and Cook Funeral Home and Crematory.
Two announcements from Fair Funeral Home. Arrangements for Tina Granny Watson, 56 of Eden, and Joellen Dean, 66 of Eden, are incomplete. 5 announcements from Perry Spencer Funeral Homes. The family of Walter A. Tinsley will receive friends today at 1:30 at Fountain of Youth, with funeral services at 2 and burial at Woodland Cemetery. Public viewing for Rosie Lee Martin Morris is today 1 to 7:30 in Madison. The family will receive friends tomorrow at 1 at St. Mary's United Methodist Church, with services at 2 and burial at Fairview Cemetery. Public viewing for James E. Taylor Sr. is tomorrow 4 to 7 in Eden. The family will receive friends Thursday at 1:30 at Sunny Home Baptist Church, services at 2, and burial at Hamlin Cemetery. Public viewing for Carleen P. Granny Lowe is Thursday 1 to 7:30 in Madison. The family will receive friends Friday at 1:30 with funeral services at 2 and burial at Collins Cemetery. Public viewing for Bishop Willie J. Pete Moore will be held Friday 1 to 7:30 in Madison. The family will receive friends at 1:30 Saturday at Greater Bible Way Holiness Church, with funeral services at 2 and burial at Moore Family Cemetery. Etta Colleen Rosser Lopez, 73, died October 10th. Funeral services are Thursday at 2 at Harvest Time Church of God, Reverend Robbie Sizemore officiating, with burial at Woodland Cemetery. The family will receive friends 1 hour prior to the service. She was preceded in death by husband James David Lopez Sr. Surviving are son James David Lopez Jr. and wife Tammy of Lenore, 2 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. Ray Funeral Home is serving the family. Michael Allen Hill, 69 of Eden, died October 10th. There will be no services or visitation. He was born in Covington, Kentucky, and was an officer with Fairport Harbor Police Department. Surviving are wife Margaret Goodman Hill of the home, children Michelle Nolan and husband Jason of Brown Summit, Michael Hill and wife Bertha of West Hartford, Connecticut, sister Patricia Ray and husband Warren of Hugo, Oklahoma, and 7 grandchildren. Boone and Cook Funeral Home and Crematory is serving the family. 4 announcements from Colonial Funeral Home. Ralph Albert Freeman, 90, of Stokesdale, died October 10th. Funeral services are tomorrow at 2 in Madison. Reverend Jerry Walker officiating, with interment in Oak Level Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends beginning at 1 in Madison. He was born in Stokes County and retired from Sears after 39 years of service. Survivors include his wife of nearly 71 years, Mary Jane Still Freeman. Children, Jewel F. Clark and Lonnie, Gerald W. Freeman, Avery G. Freeman and Susan, and Kathy F. Duncan and Lanny. 6 grandchildren, 15 great-grandchildren, brothers Fred, Tex, and Thomas Freeman. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to Hospice of Rockingham County. Jonathan Dale Tilley, 65, of Danville, died October 9th. The family will receive friends tomorrow beginning at 2 at Stokes Chapel, with funeral services at 3 and interment in Snow Creek Primitive Baptist Church Cemetery. He was born in Stokes County, was a graduate of North Stokes High School, retired from Pepsi-Cola Company with 20 years of service, and a member of White Oak Worship Center. He was also a dedicated volunteer with God's Pit Crew until 2018. Surviving are sons Jonathan Dane Tilley and Jarrett Shane and Courtney H. Tilley, 3 grandchildren, father Joe Hassel Tilley, best friend and mother of his children, Patty T. Shelton, brothers Hassel Joseph Tilley Jr. and Linda, and James Matthew Tilley, sisters Janet Smith and Brent, and Jeannie McKinney, and special friends Maggie Overby, James, and Sally Smith. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to God's Pit Crew in Danville. Lawrence Irvin Bradshaw, 87, of Stokesdale, died October 10th. Graveside services are Thursday at 11 at Mount Zion United Methodist Church Cemetery. Friends may register and viewing from 8 until 5 tomorrow in Madison. He was born in Rockingham County and retired from Guilford County Department of Transportation. He was preceded in death by wife Mary Lou Parrish Bradshaw. Survivors include son Larry Bradshaw of Sugar Mountain, daughters Gail Mabe and Earl, and Cynthia Bradshaw, all of High Point, 4 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren, and brother Paul Bradshaw. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to his church or to Hospice of the Piedmont. Memorial services for Eddie Sherman Dickerson will be held Sunday, October 17th at his residence.